every single circuit. I am the high price you pay even when you can't afford it. Yes, I am important, and I am worth it. I am the hard work you do and the funds too that you earn to make it. I am both the good and bad habits that you have, plus I am the will to break it. I am the air you breathe to live, plus the ability to give or take it. I am infinity plus possibility. I am the constant that is constantly consistent. I am the accepted resistance, the ending that goes on strong and persistent. I am spineless and relentless, a genius yet senseless, defensive and defenseless, the professed protag plus antagonist. I am everything. I am all of this. Welcome to your reading, Pisces. My fellow Pisceans. We're about to do this Chinese fortune stick. I just want y'all to know that I've seen a few tarot readings like this week actually, and just we do not have the bestest of this reading is gonna kind of suck. Like, it's like bittersweet, if that makes sense. There's like all this extra shit according to all these other different readers, but we'll see what I get for us. Okay, so we have the number 48, like the first 48. That already doesn't sound like a good omen to me. Okay, this better be good. Let's go. The humble partridge becomes the great rock, a freedom that no other bird can know. Higher and higher he soars into the sky, leaving miles of clouds far below him. Now, the traditional interpretation says a dramatic change is about to occur in your life. Whether this is for good or bad depends on your actions. Be prepared for things to change completely and learn to adapt with circumstances. While you may have difficulties forming new relationships, existing ones will probably be successful. Business deals will probably be delayed for some time, but will prove profitable in the end. The reflection says, this is about contrasts. The rock was a vast mythological creature, and the partridge but a small, dull little bird. Yet, says the poet, that which was humdrum and ordinary can become transformed, different. You can be in charge of your own destiny if you want to. Your actions can make you a better person. It is in your power. See if you also are able to change. Okay? I am going through like a profound moment. I've been going through it for a while, but transformation is like not easy. You have to go through this whole dark night shadow bullshit. Like, you have to literally look at yourself and see yourself for real, flaws and all, even the ugly side of you, because we all have one. Especially as beautiful and glorious as we each are, especially Pisceans, we are like really beautiful. Not just outward look, I'm talking about just our aura, just us, our energy. We're very beautiful creatures, okay? But there is a very ugly side to each and every one of us. We're in a duality. This place is a duality. Everything here is a duality. It's like a yin and a yang, a negative and a positive, etc., etc., okay? But you have to embrace that, and there is a way to integrate self. Do you understand how it would be so much better? You have more when you combine two energies, whether they're complete opposites or not. You still have more. It's more. As long as you can get them to flow together, you're good. Okay, but when they're at battle with one another all the time, that's ridiculous. That's why it's so hard to live. That's why you're miserable. You're constantly fighting yourself all day. Good and bad, negative, positive. That's ridiculous. There's a way to integrate self so that you're one. You're moving as one energy. If you're not awoke, you're not awoke. If you are, you are. I'm not going to get off on a tangent because I was about to go on a tangent. We're not going to do it. Okay, so we did that part. All right, so you guys have dandelion, divination, wishes, manifestations, blown on to make wishes and amplify positivity. Dandelion root tea supports divination, connecting drinkers with the spirit realm. Okay, dandelions. I don't think I'm gonna be drinking that personally, but okay. Then you have the fire within. All right, this says, The Seeker, a card about mindful exploration, about the ability to observe, notice details, catch the invisible, to seek deeper. What am I researching right now in my life? What small things might give me answers? Where do I need to be more attentive in my life? Questions, you know what I'm saying? Ask yourself these questions. Some of us need to ask ourselves these questions. Okay, we have 888, abundance. Okay? Blessings are here and more on the way. Let yourself feel the abundant, blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. Okay, so blessings are here and more are on the way. Let yourself feel the abundant flow of prosperity that is all around you as you stand in your higher self. You attract all that you once were seeking. Giving is always the doorway to success. So the affirmation says, the more good I do in the world, the more abundant my life grows. I radiate an energy of loving kindness. Okay? Until you're not, right? Sometimes, you know, again, I'm really on this. We have to integrate self. Sometimes there's a time for good. Sometimes there's a bad for bad. Good, bad. So there's a time. There really will be a time. I know it sounds like, oh no, I never want to be bad. You're not perfect. You will be bad at some point or another. Or bad will come towards you. And if you don't have any bad in you, you're not going to know how to handle that bad. That's why you're equipped with both. Because look what happened. I'm going to go off on a tangent. Here we go. I'm not. So being true, I am true to myself and others. I remove my mask and stop creating illusions. I have confidence in who I am, and I reveal the good in me. I do not need to hide or prove anything. I replace shame with the power of love and truth. And I hope that you all do too, because I really do try to do this. I do. I work on it every single day, every day. All right. You guys have call. Hearing from, oh no, conversation, talking, or unblocking. Somebody you haven't heard from for a minute is going to try to call you or get in contact. You have contradicting, refusal, dismissal, not facing reality. This is denial. If you're not in denial, then someone around you's in denial. You have muse, inspired by you, listening to music, emotional bonds, or song lyrics, okay? This really fits for me, guys. Signs 11, meanings, repeated numbers, and synchronicities, okay? You have, you're taking too much energy. That's unhealthy. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That's not good, right? And then no to your question. I didn't have a question. I don't know if anybody else did, but if you did, knows the answer, okay? Now, jealousy, not being respectful, unfair, accusations, and wandering eyes. Well, you can't have wandering eyes if you're single. Ha, 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 ha. All right, so boundaries. Blocking someone, holding your space, cut off contact. Yes, boundaries, they're so good. Please set them, put them up, get like an electric fence around your boundaries to make sure that you are, you know what I'm saying? I'm just playing, guys. I'm just joking. Please, don't take me seriously. I'm just listen. Okay, heart in knots, unsure about your partner, emotionally confused, and mixed signals. Okay, mixed. Okay, up in the air, disconnected, uncertain status, and fleeting feelings. This sounds about right. I'm just playing, guys. I'm tripping right now. Am I focused on what I am losing or gaining? This question is so important. Ask yourself this question. Everybody could ask themselves this question. Pisces, if y'all ask, cross watchers, if you're watching, you ask yourself, literally, am I focused on what I am losing or gaining? Really think about that, because, okay, are you going through some change? Are you scared to let go because of what you might lose? What if you shifted your focus from what you might lose to what you might gain? Endings are actually new beginnings. So today's soul action, today make a list of all the things you will gain from the change you are going through. Feel your heart, take a breath, and deepen into trust. Amazing things are coming. I believe that. I do. All right, guys. We have heal away addictions. I knew we were going to get this card. Heal away addictions. It's time to let go of behaviors that are blocking you from your heart's desire. Ask Archangel Raphael to help you with this healing. I am going to do that. Don't know about y'all, but I am. All right. So let's see what else. Oops. We have 5 of Gabriel. A challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. I have been doing that. I don't know about you guys, but I don't even want to. The drama, I'm just not with it. I just can't. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. That is a very difficult task. The whole patience thing for me right now has been very difficult. But it's because I've really been I've really been practicing patience for some time. You'd think I'd have it mastered by now. It's a lot more difficult than it looks. We have strength. This is like Leo energy, by the way. So strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, and forgiveness. Right. Forgiveness. Yeah, forgiveness. Listen, it's difficult to forgive when no one is asked for forgiveness. Like, how can you grant forgiveness if no one asks for forgiveness? You know what I mean? I know, kind of one of those. I know. You're supposed to be like all gracious. Oh, I forgive you. And they don't even ask for the forgiveness, but you gave it to them anyway. It doesn't seem fair, but I guess so. Whatever. All right, so 5 Raphael. Everything happens for a reason. Release regret. That's I guess how come I feel that way, because I release regret. It's gone. Embrace the opportunities for happiness. That part I'm struggling on embracing. I'm really struggling. It's difficult. Like when you lose a loved one that is so close to you, it's like, I don't know, it's very hard. It's hard. It's really hard. Search for the silver lining. That's what I'm trying to do right now, guys. Search for the silver lining. I hope you guys are too. Searching for the silver lining. Because it can't all be bad, right? It can't all be bad. Got to get some good in there sometimes. Got to weigh out. The law of averages and ratios says that it will eventually balance out, right? Because you have the Hermit. No, you have the Devil. Wait, the Hermit is Virgo energy, guys. The Devil's Capricorn energy. And then you have the Empress. She's like Taurus energy. Or Aries, I guess. The Empress. I see her as like Taurus, but nonetheless, I don't like these. I wish I could put them back, you guys. That's how I feel right now. I wish I could put them back. This is like rough. This is like you being in, or we being, Pisces being in this like internal mode, like having to go hermit, like going into solitude, into inner self, fighting an addiction, because there's like an addiction or unhealthy attachment, some weakness or something that definitely needs to be changed in order to become the Empress. So it's like we're either in this transformative energy of where we were in solitude, and we're literally battling a devil or a negative energy just to get to our position of Empress. Okay, that's kind of how I feel. I'm gonna give you guys an alternative interpretation, as I always do. Hold on. Okay, an alternative interpretation via AI, guys. The combination of the Devil, I'm glad that it just like jumped on me. That was weird. Can mean being drawn to, oh my God, it's switched. I swear to God, it said something different. Oh wow, that is freaking crazy. Nevertheless, the combination of the Hermit, the Devil, and the Empress in a general tarot reading can mean being drawn to materialism and addiction, the Devil, while a part of you seeks solitude and inner wisdom, the Hermit. But see, that's out of order, because we got it the Hermit, then the Devil. That it literally switched on me, you guys, right before my eyes. That is crazy. So you know what? We're doing it again. Let's see if I can get the other one back. The other one was better. Okay. No, still gives me this. Oh well. And another part desires nurturing and creation, the Empress. It suggests a conflict between your need for a solitary spiritual journey and your entanglement in earthly pleasures, or that a desire for comfort and abundance is being pursued in an unhealthy way. This combination can point to a need to find balance between your spiritual and material worlds, and can signify a moment where you feel stuck between withdrawal and excess. Withdrawal. I love that. That is perfect. Perfect terminology. Yeah. Nonetheless, I'm not going over the individual meanings with this right now, because I'm really pissed off at this. We had a whole different thing. It said something different. A conflict between spiritual and material desires. The Hermit's desire for inner truth clashes with the devil's attachment to material and worldly pleasures. This can create a feeling of being pulled in two different directions. A struggle with addiction or excess. The devil can point to an addiction or a negative pattern, while the hermit suggests a need to step back and reevaluate. The empress is the position, might indicate that she is the source of the problem, is a desire for comfort or a creative block. A need for balance. This combination is a strong call to find a healthy middle ground between your spiritual path, the hermit, and your physical needs and desires, the devil, and your creative and nurturing instincts, the empress. Wow. A desire for more. You may feel a deep longing for a creative and abundant life, the empress, but are stuck in a cycle of self-indulgence or a feeling of being trapped, the devil. The hermit suggests that introspection and withdrawing from the chaos can help you find the answer. Okay. I say middle finger to that. I'm not agreeing with that, what that says. Okay. I'm just not. So, but nonetheless, you can take that introspective if you'd like to. It's up to you guys. That's why I read it, so you had another one, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, wait, let me read this other one. I went to a whole different site. This one says, the Empress, the Hermit, and the Devil together offer a rich tapestry of meaning that pushes us to grow, to look within and to recognize the bonds that can either limit or liberate us. This triad serves as a profound reminder that our journey through life is one of creation, reflection, and the continuous struggle to maintain our integrity against the easier routes that promise immediate gratification, but may ultimately lead to our undoing. Embrace the lessons of abundance, introspection, and resistance to self-imposed limitations as you navigate through life's complexities. Okay, that one was a little bit more in alignment with what the other one said, but whatever. I stick to what I said. Nonetheless, guys, we're moving along. You have the Six of Water or Six of Cups, depending on what deck you're using. Then you have the Page of Air or the Page of Swords. The Nine of Earth, or the Nine of Pentacles. Then you have the Star. This is Aquarius energy. It's wish fulfillment. It's inspiration, fulfillment. Okay. And you have the Ace of Fire or the Ace of Wands. You have the Three of Earth or the Three of Pentacles. You have Awakening, which is the Hanged Man. Okay, energy, which is generally you get Pisces or Aries a lot for that card. Then you have the Eight of Air, the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Fire or Nine of Wands, Three of Water or Three of Cups, Seven of Air, Seven of Swords. You have the Wheel, and then you have the Two of Water or Two of Cups. Okay, so the Six of Cups, it's talking about nostalgia. I'm feeling that you might be like maybe reminiscing, going through memories, something like reminiscing. But you're in this very truthful, analytical, outspoken type of energy. It's like you're content or you feel comfortable, I guess. You feel comfortable in your little box where you've been. You feel comfortable there. But I don't think you're necessarily... Comfort is not necessarily fulfilled. Does that make sense? Contentment is more what people would seek over comfort. But I guess that's what you're seeking. That's what you're striving for. You're maybe that one was right. You're striving for this abundance or this, I guess maybe you have some type of idea in your head of what you're striving for, okay? And you're not achieving it because you're not really actually pursuing it. You're just accepting the calm. I think it's more calm, more stable. I think you're seeking stability. You're not trying to risk anything, like, because you don't want to rock the boat. That's what I'm feeling. But there's opportunities coming, and like they're new. Like it's new. It's like something that's, I don't know, I feel like you're gonna have one of those light bulb moments that we have sometimes as Pisces, like ding. Yeah, and it's gonna get you some talent. Your talent will show from it. It'll be, you probably will work with somebody. It might be a collaboration of some sort, but you'll get recognition in whatever this is. So you should really pursue it. But instead, here you are as normal Pisces. We are so crazy. We're on pause. We put ourselves on pause. We're like, wait, nope, hold on. Hold on, opportunity. You've got to wait. I've got to look at things. It's like sometimes we're very self-sacrificing people, Pisces. This time we're not supposed to self-sacrifice. Like this time we're really supposed to go after our dream or what it is that we want. We're supposed to pursue that. We're not supposed to sacrifice ourselves for the greater good of whomever, whatever. Not this time. All right. But I know why you're stuck there, because it's self-doubt. That's what this Eight of Air is about. It's like confusion a little bit. It's like knowing you have free will and treating it with the utmost of respect. You don't want to make another mistake with your free will. So it's like you're doubting yourself because you've actually came from a lot of mistakes, a long line of mistakes that you've made. And so you're like doubting self. However, in that long line of mistakes, it's about perspective, and that's what I'm learning now. You're not supposed to just see it as like the negative, not just, oh, the mistake. You're supposed to take the lesson from the mistake made. That's what gives you the power. That's because you have the knowledge, you have the experience, and you're more equipped to deal with that in the future. So that's what you're supposed to take forward, okay? You have this protection, and you don't realize it, but you're so protected, okay? And protection also comes in preparedness, okay? So be prepared. You know, it doesn't hurt to be prepared. Generally speaking, my grandmother always told me to hope for the best, baby, but plan for the worst. That way you're prepared. You know what I mean? Whichever way it goes, you're ready to go. You can handle it, you know? It has to do with resilience as well, because Pisces has the ability to, we bounce back. We are definitely like phoenixes. We come out the ashes, boy. And there's celebration here. So the Three of Cups is here, Three of Water. It's about celebration. It's about community, friendship. It's a celebration, okay? You've grown. Like, there's real growth here. Like, seriously, Pisces, you should be proud. Then you have the Luck card, progress and change. It's going to bring change. Don't be afraid of change, guys. Don't be afraid. All right? Don't be afraid of change. The Seven of Air is about awareness. It's cautionary though. This is about, you know that there's consequences to your actions at this point in time in life. I'm pretty certain you know that there's consequences, and I think that you know to be aware and cautious. I feel like a lot, you need to have some caution. And the reason why I say that is not because of necessarily that there's like danger, imminent danger, but be cautious so you don't get stuck in the loop again. Like, don't go back and make the same mistakes. Learn the lessons, like, for real. Take that. And that means look at yourself. You got to embrace yourself, literally, good and bad, mistakes and all. You got to forgive yourself. You got to accept yourself, and you got to love yourself, okay? You do have the Two of Cups, Two of Water coming in. This is partnership. It's a commitment. It's reconciliations. So maybe an ex. I'm not certain. It could go in any way. It doesn't have to be reconciliation. It could be just a partnership or a commitment. But it's definitely like intimate, if not a soulmate, like a twin flame or something along those lines. Let me see what else. What else, Spirit? What else? What else? Anything else for Pisces people, please? Anything else from my Pisceans? Advice. Advice would be good. Anything? Tell me about okay, let's see. Tell me about this cautionary. Why is the 7 here? Okay, why is the 7 of Swords here? The 7 of Air. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Page of Cups. This is us being with the head in the clouds, that dreamy, naive, inner child head in the clouds energy. That's why we need to be aware, because we tend to get head in the clouds-ish, and we need to be aware and be cautionary. Okay. Let's see. Anything else, Spirit? Oh, shoot. Yeah. This has got us up feeling a little bit nervous, but we're resilient. This says resilience right on the card. We're close to success. We need to stay persistent, even though we feel tired, because I know I feel a little bit fatigued, you know, just a little bit tired. Emotionally more than physically, but okay, Spirit, thank you. Okay, yeah, you need to be patient. You got to find balance. This balance keeps coming out. We're talking about the balance that you need to find, but probably between your spiritual, oh well, yeah, we're going through, ooh, thank you, the dark night of the soul type of experience. We have the death card here. We're in transition. We're going through a transformation, okay? There's an ending, and there's change, and there's transition. You got to release some stuff. And right here is your Two of Cups, which is also right here, Two of Cups. Okay, 2 different decks. Here we go. It's telling you the same thing. You have a soulmate, a close bond, a spiritual connection, a partnership, a commitment, a possible reconciliation, something right here on the precipice. I think that prior to this time, y'all weren't ready for each other. This death had to happen. This you had to embrace yourself. You had to figure it out, because 2 broke people aren't going to make one fixed person. You got to fix yourself. 2 fixed people can get together and make something bigger. 2 broken people have to fix themselves first before they can build anything else. And I think that's kind of what happened. You seen where you were broke. You worked on that particular area. You healed it, and you were able to come back together. If that's this is for some people. This is for some, the reconciliation aspect of it. That's what happens there. There's some of you that it won't be that way. On the other end, it would be you learn something, you move forward, and now you find your true soulmate, because you've grown. You weren't ready for your soulmate yet. Okay, hold on, guys. My daughter's here, and she's very loud. Okay, guys, sorry about that. All right, let me see. Anything else? Like, let me wrap this up. Okay. Ooh. Right, it's the new love. It's new love, feelings, emotional awakening, intuition, spirituality. Like, it looks good, guys. So there is this rough patch, but it looks good, Pisces. Okay. If this resonated, please comment. Make some comments, please. Let's get some comments going. Let's get a little bit of communication going here. Okay. Let me know. Also, let me know about the pile. Like, pick a pile. Did y'all like that or not? Like, just leave me a little message in the comments section, please. Please like and share and subscribe, etc., etc. And I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. All right, Pisces. Bye-bye.